So that brings us to where we at, y'all? 8?
7.
This 7? Mm-hmm. That was the last one was 6. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's all cool. It ain't based on the page number. So this 7. You sure we did 6 last?
Yeah, we just went 6 for 6.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So you see, we moving so swiftly, y'all. By the way, we doing this all on the same day. This is July 16th, 2026 is what they say. You know, and just out of respect and paying homage to the ancient aboriginals of the American lands, you know, in our tribe, we follow the long count date, Mayan count date. So we created all of this on the long count date 13.0.13.13.15. Tap into the Mayan calendar converter. Tap into the Mayan calendar today to learn more about that. But y'all, this is the time. These are the seasons. Everything's being aligned, and this is not treason. This is going to get you right where you need to be for all the right reasons. Love pay the bill, and we finna tell you how to do it all. Right? We going to show you how to really ball. Ain't no laws being broken at all. So, this is all about the value of love. This is the epitome of what the conversation is about. I know I always say that every video is like, this is exactly what this shit is about. No, this is what it's about. It's about love. And we are monetizing love. That's what we doing to prevent poverty. That is the solution. Tell your brother, sister, mother, friend, preacher, teacher, everybody. Love can be monetizing it. We monetizing it. Love can pay the bills. And on this session, we're going to get into exactly what the value of love is. Alex, after my main man Flip, take him to the artistic expressions, because we about 6 minutes in. We usually get straight up off top with this, but we're going to start now. Flip, when you looking at this page 8 of the End of Poverty 2026 edition, what you see, man? What that art look like, man? What it's all about, man?
It's all about love, man. Hand signs that formed into a heart. Just tell me it's all about love.
Facts. It's all about love. Hand signs certain to the heart. Alex, take him away.
All right, we got the value of love. Love has long been recognized as a powerful force that strengthens individuals, families, and communities. Historically, love has not been measured like money or physical goods, although it produces outcomes that have real social and economic value. Acts of kindness, compassion, generosity, and service build trust, improve cooperation, and reduce conflicts, creating stronger communities and healthier relationships. Many economists refer to these benefits as forms of social capital because they best utilize human capital and contribute to long-term prosperity, even though they are not always reflected in traditional financial markets. In Abrahamic faiths, the fruits of the Spirit are qualities that reflect a life guided by the Most High. According to Galatians 5:22 through 23, these fruits are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Mansaism is a poverty prevention system that leverages the infinite source and economic value produced by actualizing all forms of love by acts such as caring for one another, resolving disagreements peacefully, and working together for a common good. When these qualities are used as tools to produce results and are practiced consistently, they can strengthen organizations, neighborhoods, and entire societies, producing measurable economic value. In our Love for Funds model, faith-based acts of love and services of love are intentionally recorded as spiritual transactions. Within this framework, every voluntary act that benefits another person is viewed as creating a form of social or moral asset by increasing trust, goodwill, and community resilience. Additionally, when spiritual services are rendered in exchange for compensation, an underlying spiritual asset is valuated at a rate equal to the amount of debt which is satisfied. These recorded spiritual acts of love rendered for the benefit of humanity are recognized as financial assets under Mansaism's spiritual accounting standards. Documenting them measures the value of love rendered, provides incentives for acts of love, and encourages greater participation in projects that benefit humanity. In order for this poverty prevention system to serve all those willing and ready to escape poverty, clear standards, transparency, and broad communication participation is required. In this system, Anyone who pledges to prevent poverty can register acts of love such as mentorship, caregiving, charitable work, or other expressions of love that benefit others in order to create wealth. Community organizations and community businesses could verify service of love contributions and use records to incentivize participation, encourage collaboration, and or provide an alternative form of compensation for program participation. This spiritual informal value transfer system is not a traditional financial network, yet was specifically designed to help communities create wealth while experiencing more love, trust, and faith-based actions that become the fabric which maintains the bonds of love and humanity.
Hey, what you just hear, Flip, man? Break it down to him, man, in layman's terms, man. When you hearing all that, we talking about love. We talking about the value of love. We talking about it's capable of keeping the bonds. We talking about it's just value that has typically not been used as money, but it is. It is very valuable. Without it, ain't nothing gonna exist. No bonds of any relationships of any forms. When you hear this, man, and you hear about the value of love and how we basically documenting all of these spiritual transactions and these spiritual assets is actually now capable of being used and paying bills and stuff, how does it make you feel, Flip?
Man, like we've been saying, man, make me feel like love can pay the bills, man. Love can do it. For sure. Make it seem like love is a some sort of type of currency. You know, some type of, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Love is money.
Yeah, it's like that Beatles song. All you need is love, love.
Oh yeah! That's what we talking about, you feel me? The value of love is infinite. You ready for this infinite wealth? You ready to make it happen? Get in the game, identify your purpose, get some money on, then you gonna have to learn how to go 7 for 7!